My name is Eric Adams. I'm the project manager for Collaboration Corvallis. Again, I want to thank you all for coming this evening. The work group has been hard at work now since last May, addressing a variety of issues, and I wanted to start off with giving you a quick background on the Collaboration project. Basically, in January of 2012, an intergovernmental agreement between the city of Corvallis and Oregon State University was formed in response to increasing concerns and frustrations from residents in neighborhoods surrounding the OSU campus.
Developed some ideas that we're going to present to you this evening. A couple of points of emphasis. First of all, conceptual. This is a conceptual program outline. There's a lot more work to do should the concept move forward, but it's a concept at this point only. As we work through the system and later in this presentation, Eric will talk about the next steps in the process. But I do want to emphasize it's conceptual at this point. We're not going to have all the answers this evening. There's opportunities, again, if things move forward, for lots of work to be done in the community with stakeholder outreach to finally design a program.
Last May, about every 3 months, we have come to a point where a set of recommendations has been developed in response to the project scope of work. Those recommendations get carried back to the steering committee for review and consideration. And the steering committee then decides whether to accept those or reject them, or send them back to work groups for further consideration. Assuming that this concept of a property maintenance code and rental housing licensing program is supported and recommended by this work group, the Neighborhood Livability work group. That recommendation would get carried to the steering committee likely in time for their next meeting, which is on March 18th. If the steering committee decides to accept that recommendation, it would then be passed forward to the city of Corvallis to decide whether or not to implement it. And that would be primarily up to the city council to make that decision.